Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show. Me, your host Sean. I wanted to update you. If you saw my Nkla video, they have apparently retracted the confidentiality strike on the videos, and have stopped this. I assume they'll stop the cease and desist. But anyway, I won't give them any more info unless something comes out that I think you guys need to hear about. They're talking about something a bit more important now. The president. Now, I've seen a couple of videos where people are saying they're going all in because the president's come out and given a speech and he's okay. That's up to you. There's nothing wrong with putting money in the long term. Sorry, I keep getting this. In the long term, I think you will make money. But I will tell you why I will not be doing that. As I said in my previous video, Thursday is a tipping point. Only one of my companies go ex-dividend on Thursday, WPP. And I have a tiny position in that. It's hardly worth discussing. Now, I wouldn't... I could even take some money out for Thursday and put it back in, purely just to see how the market's gone. But of course, you know that how risky that is. I don't think I'll do that. The fact is, what I might do if the stock markets go up because they think he's doing better and I'm profitable on a couple of things, I may trim some positions. Depends what stocks though. Because I'm going to do a video on why I think Tesla will hit 4K. And I want you to... so obviously I won't be selling my Tesla unless bad news comes out. Now, I want you to look closely at what's being said. I will put the video at the end of this, and I want you to think about what's being said. Now, I'm not going to ask you to like or subscribe, but fact is, my thoughts and prayers are with the president, whether you like him or not, whatever your political affiliation is. You don't want anyone to be going through this. Now, as I said before, they had him moving early to be monitored because he could walk. If they left it any longer, he would be in the wheelchair. They started giving him treatment for Regenerance treatment. Now, apparently, he had heart palpitations, had to be put on oxygen. They took him off oxygen, which was a good sign. Now, it's not until 8 days, which will be Thursday, you know whether he's turned a point. That is when Boris Johnson had to go into intensive care. Now, he will either end up with severe symptoms or mild symptoms. If it's mild symptoms, he's kicked it. He's beaten it. If it's severe symptoms, he needs help. He can still beat it, don't get me wrong, but you can he's going to need help. But as I said, with his age, you never know. He does have the best treatment money can buy. Now, as well as that, they've put him on remdesivir. Now, before I said Gilead might have a downturn because they chose Regeneron's treatment rather than Gilead's, but the thing is, now Gilead will probably rise if he recovers, probably more purely because he wasn't improving on Regeneron. He wasn't improving until remdesivir came into play. However, my main point and the reason why I'm not investing and going all in on Gilead, because people were saying they're going all in because President Trump apparently said stimulus needs to be approved, and it's been approved. The country needs stimulus package. Now, you listen to the doctors. They said I put him on oxygen. Then asked if he had to go back on oxygen at any point. The doctor said, I'll have to check with the nurse. Now, oxygen is considered a medication. The nurse cannot administer it without express orders by the doctor, unless it's an emergency, such as his oxygen levels have dropped and he needs resuscitation. So the only other way is if the doctor has left on their notes, on the notes, he needs oxygen if it drops to a certain level. So he knows. However, the thing is, he would have been told, don't tell them. But he can't say no and lie, because then if it comes out, he could be up for and lose his license over it. No. There's some other things. You know, the steroids he was given. I'm not going to start, he's taking steroids or something. But he had to be administered steroids. If you look at the Regeneron and remdesivir's profile, they only give steroids for severe cases. Now, they may have been overcautious and thought because he's president, we're going to treat it as severe. Now, however, I think they gave him the steroids. He perked up enough to give the interview. If you notice, his shirt buttons are undone. They say he had no fever, but he's obviously feeling feverish because his shirt buttons are undone, which he wouldn't have undone if he wasn't feeling hot. No one seems to have picked up on this. They're saying they hope he leaves tomorrow. I think that is just to stop the markets from tanking, and I don't think he will be leaving tomorrow to be monitored in hospital. Not before the 8 days is up. It's more likely to be leaving on Friday. Now, I'm sorry. I wish him all the best. I wish he kicks it as soon as possible. Not the bucket, I mean, I wish he kicks the virus as soon as possible. However, I just think he's worse than they are telling us. Now, I'm going to put the interview so you can hear it for yourself, okay?